good actual Friday. You know what? We all have ups and downs, and I'm feeling a bit down today. I've just recorded the majority of this video, and then as I'm heading back home from my morning walk, I kind of told myself I'm not going to drop it. I'm not happy with it. I don't feel like I'm in the right kind of frame of mood today. But another little lesson, I suppose, of pushing through. And as you carry on watching this video, you'll see I talk about pushing through. Sometimes you've got to do things that you're not always comfortable with or always happy with, and a lot of the time that's where you yield your best results. So I'm hoping to prove myself right by actually dropping this video and it being the one that spurs some growth. It might not, it might fucking bomb, but if it does, it does. But I'm going to drop it anyway, so enjoy the rest of the video, enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch up with you another time. We love a Friday. I love a Friday. And what's even more special about today's Friday is that I'm not at work next week. So I'm not even back until the Tuesday the following week, because the Monday's a bank holiday, which is even better. And then that week will only be a 4-day week, which is even better. And Easter's coming up. We all love Easter. We all love Easter. Come on. Oh, maybe non-Christians, I don't know. Come on, here. So I feel like this morning is the perfect morning to talk about pushing through, pushing past them barriers. Because I'm going to be honest, not feeling it this morning. I've been up most of the night with what I can only assume is an ear infection, because my ear is blocked. And it hurts, it aches like I'm some kind of child, and it feels hot, so it's not a nice sensation. And on top of that, I've lost my headphones somehow. Between walking out here yesterday morning and coming to walk out here this morning, I've managed to lose my headphones, so I'm walking without music, which some people might say is a blessing in disguise because I've got an ear infection. But I could have worn an earbud in the other ear. Anyway, so it's also raining. So I really don't want to be out walking this morning. But I knew I had to. Because I've put a few things in place now, which means I have to do it. And I've talked about that before. So if you've seen the podcast where I talk about my own mental health, when I had to go back to jiu-jitsu, I committed to go with somebody, because that's putting something in place that means you struggle to get out of it. So putting in place things that you have to do, which means you struggle to make the excuses, are really important. I suppose the other thing I have in place is, where is he? He's there. He's got used to coming out every morning. He's a pretty intelligent dog. So at 5 to 8 every morning, when I'm getting my coat on, he's going absolutely crazy because he knows it's coming. So then I feel guilty if I don't get out. Obviously there's mornings where I'm not going to be able to, but it's just one more layer of things that stop me from giving in, stop me from making excuses. And I think excuses seem to be a bit of a common theme with a lot of people that I train or that I've trained with. Excuses seem to be quite a common theme. There are all sorts of excuses. Some of them are valid, some of them are just fucking excuses. Sometimes you've got to push past them excuses. Sometimes you've got to know you're making them excuses. So, anyway, thanks to all those that attended the live last night. Ended up being a bit of an impromptu live with me and Mel, which was really enjoyable. If you haven't already watched it, so now, annoyingly, I might have to change the way I do things, but annoyingly, the podcast dropped yesterday, and then we ended up doing a live with me and Mel, so you've got a lot of hours worth of me and Mel to watch, which, you know, it's not necessarily a negative thing. The podcast dropped yesterday as well, so there's that to watch. So if you need your fitness hutch and fittest hutch fix, it's all there for you. Saturday night we'll be live again, but this time it'll be the actual mental health podcast live, which will probably just the same as last night was. Although no, because we probably won't talk about all the shit we talked about last night, and I'm not going to give it away. But if you want to find out what my favourite 80s and 90s movies were and what my favourite food is, you should really go and check that out. And now there's another dog in front of us. Not getting on very well this morning. I think today's going to be a bad day. I feel it in the air. So I'm just going to go and wrap it up and get a yomp on, try and clear my head a bit. Hopefully by the time I get to Saturday night, I'll be feeling a little bit more positive. So, go there today, guys. Achieve your goals.